Welcome back to Timberborners, where there's loads of beaver cards. In my trading game Civil Draft, there are even rare clay cards. Using the characters in this intro, the beaver, Matt and Paddy Toe. Yes, I pronounced the word "to" like toe because I wanted it to rhyme with intro. Yes, hello fellow engineers, and welcome back to the Timberborners, where I'm doing a fly-through. Because I do miss doing the fly-throughs like we used to in the shaft last season. Oh, I've also realised it's paused as well. This guy on the zip wire should be moving. Whoa, the speed. But yeah, things are going pretty well in the colony. Last time we set up some really good science with this observatory. Our new colony down here, I think, is now fully self-sufficient. Yeah, they're actually lazy. They're not doing anything. They're all sat on their butts, like my editors.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from stupid town?
But yeah, the instant prevention team, they're pretty much just here to, survive. Do I want them to just survive, though? Maybe they could thrive. Maybe they could take over and become the ultimate colony. I don't know. All I do know, we're in the middle of a drought. There's 9.4 days remaining. We're down to 900 water, which is a little bit scary, actually. We didn't have time to fill up my reservoir, unfortunately, as efficient as it is. And the water here, actually, if we just turn off the water lake, there's still a lot of water there. We got one log pumper pumping, so much reverts in there. So that should keep some water coming in. I mean, maybe... Am I better off pumping the outside water rather than the inside? Don't know. Sure, it'll be fine. Anyway, you might remember we started planning the roof for this thing because we are going to turn it into an Atlantis. That's the long-term plan. But that's going to be a very long-term plan. These require 12 metal blocks each, 36 planks each. And although we have quite a few of them now, I think we're definitely going to need to up our production. In fact, we may even have to turn Super Happy Funland into an industrial area. So yeah, before we start actually building that, I don't think the beavers can build any of this anyway, not until they get a bit closer. But until we start doing that, let's have a think about how we can industrialize down here. So we've got all these windmills. I can always expand the windmills back that way. So if I want to, I think this is a path. Yeah, this is still connected to the colony. I think Super Happy Funland is just this on the right. I probably want to keep that just in case there is an incident. But yeah, we need planks and then we need steel. So I'm thinking lumber mills. Let's just get a whole load of lumber mills. And yeah, maybe 5. Is 5 too many? I think it's probably fine. Then we want loads of smelters as well. We get 5 of those too. Then we just want a path going up that way. Oh my gosh, look at the army of builders. But yeah, then we need to plumb these in with electricity. So we'll just do power shafts up this way over to there. And then I am going to try and get the large windmills involved because these do work at lower wind speeds, which will be very handy. So probably rather than replacing them, I'll probably just build extra ones down here. But yeah, probably don't need them yet. Do I have paper? Oh, I do actually have paper. I could start doing that. I mean, actually, I might delete the smelter at the end just so I can get a path over the top, because I've just realized I'm going to block myself in if I'm not careful. So I'll need stairs up and over that just so we can get down to that side, and then the power can go on a solid block like that with a path on top. Okay, that's much better because then I can do my windmills down this way and we can still build them. Cool. Anyway, let's pause all of these for now, or at least lower the workplace priority. But yeah, they're going in fast. Scrap metal, do we have? Yeah, we got 300 scrap metal. Okay, so they should all get built pretty quickly. I imagine we will start rinsing through our scrap metal supply, hence the Poover Dam, because we got scrappers down here. We got Aish and Taurus Habasi. They're getting us loads of scrap. That should come to us pretty quickly via the zip lines because we have a route all the way through. So yeah, I'm thinking just a load of storage opposite. And I believe the storage... Oh, we haven't unlocked that one. It's only 250 science though, the large warehouse. But we may want to unlock that. We may just be able to do it all in an underground pile. So let's just shove one of those there. Well, I probably want 4, don't I? So I think I want raw materials and actual materials. And then I may as well do 5 because it fits nicely. So yeah, down here we want to store scrap metal in one, metal blocks in the other. Actually, what's the recipe for the recipe? Oh, look, it is 2 scrap per thing. So yeah, I might want to do two storages worth of scrap, 1 of actual metal, and then this one just wants to be logs and then planks because the recipe on that is 1 to 1. Sweet. And now it's time for a Civil Draft pack opening interlude. Right, we've got a booster box here that I'm going to take the pack out of. So here it is. Remember, there's 8 packs in each booster box. Let's just carefully snip this open, and then we'll get these cards out. And as always, a 2-card magic trick to keep the rare one at the back. So we have steel to start with. I tried to make these like sort of interesting. So you can see like the edges have like a little steel pattern. But at the end of the day, it is just a material card. Next up, the Infinite Stairs. Very handy card if you watch me and Bird play that one. Then we have, the Log Pumper. A common engineer card of a beaver just sat there admiring the Log Pumper. Got a very strong attack, working wood. Anyway, the next card, it's Paddy's Bone. A very useful playable card, this one. It allows all items held by an engineer to be used an extra turn. Very handy. But next up, we have... Oh, no way. Oh, and it's shiny. Oh, I'm going to have to rub this in Bird's face, assuming he hasn't packed one himself. So this is Bird's rare card, and it's the holographic version. Oh my goodness. Look how hollow it is. Yeah, and quite a funny reference on this one. When he plays co-op games with Matt, he can't help but bring up July the 4th, which ironically did happen in our Civil Draft video where we played the game together, but it was actually July the 4th. So I guess he's allowed that one, but the point still stands. Anyway, what do we have after Editor Bird? Oh, it's the Paddy, the rare Paddy card. Oh, look at it in all its beauty. Oh, you know what that means? It means we've got a 3rd rare in the pack. But yeah, I absolutely love the Paddy card. So cool. The little beaver getting swept away in the background. Anyway, ready? The final card. Oh, it's a blueprint. We got a blueprint of the Giga Dam. Love the blueprints because like they match the back as well. So cool. Blueprints are the rarest cards in the game. And man, what a pack that was. Started off slow with the commons, but paid off with the rares. Oh my. And remember, you only have until the 17th of August to check out Civil Draft yourself, so don't miss out. Back to the video. I love watching the beavers along the zip wire as they leave in the morning. It's so good. Look at them go. That is actually something I should probably work on, to be fair. Like, our well-being is only 18. I think we can definitely get that up. And what better way to do it than building a monument? The Brazier of Bonding, 3,000 science. It's going to cost 400 logs to build, but it does give our beavers a lot of well-being. I remember that well-being translates to life expectancy as well as like how long they live. So yeah, I think let's finally build this. We'll shove it on there. That should be good. Meanwhile, I think I am going to pause this log pumper. So sorry, mate. I feel like we've got through the water level very quickly and there's still nearly 8 days remaining. So let's stop pumping completely. How's the food situation? Oh, food's like pretty much all filled up. Oh, so we could probably chop a few more of these trees down because they're chestnuts. Yeah, hardly any of them been collected. You can see the chestnuts on the tree. So let me just mark down like that section of trees to be chopped. And then these front ones can be harvested. That is an oak, so that can be cut down as well. Maybe we'll do another row. There we go, because we're going to need some wood if we're going to be making all those planks. All right, 6.9 days left of the drought. Nice. Beavers, looks like they're just building the power, and then this new area will be up and running. Don't have the storages in yet, but that's fine. I think they're quite expensive to build. Yeah, 20 gears. It's pricey, but we are going to need it all in order to make this successful. Look, he just grew up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, one other thing I sort of realized when reading your comments of you all insulting me how intelligent I am not. I realized maybe I shouldn't be putting loads of these water pumps everywhere because I don't really play as the foxtails. That's why I keep forgetting. But in water, they have a large water pump. And basically, this pumps 5 times as much water. Yeah, 5 times as much water in the same amount of time. But it only requires 3 times the amount of workers. So that's probably something we want to do. However, in order to build that, we not only need the science to unlock it, but we need treated planks. 10 of them, and at the moment we're not treating any planks. Did we build a treated plank workhouse thing? No, we got a printing press there. We got a paper mill. I don't think we have one. So yeah, no, look down here. The wood workshop strengthens planks by infusing them with resin. So let's unlock this. Yes. And then we'll add this into our industrial area. And what I'm thinking, if I shove that back there, then I could do like quite a nice little, put like 3s there, 4s there. So I can really grid this up quite nicely, I think. And we'll up the priority of both of those so we do start getting some treated planks. And then we can look to get our large pumps in. So what we might want to do, maybe like replace this one. Is a large pump, like is it just girth or is it length as well? Because these aren't very long. Like, we can't actually reach the water there, which is a bit of a shame. So if we have a look at this, oh my goodness, it's girth and length.
So So beautiful.
Beautiful. Right. Okay. So let's delete that. I think we then want 2 platforms there, right? And if we unlock this large water pump with 400 science, yeah, we can shove that there. Oh, and that's gonna be game changing. So yeah, might want to think about replacing like all of these because they've all got like little short stubby ones. Oh, and actually I've just stupidly sort of built that where the bad tide is. Although I think that's fine. I think my sort of strategy with this colony, we don't pump during bad tides. We may need to at some point, so I should probably try and shove one like hanging off this edge somewhere. Do I have any off that edge at the moment? Yeah, just these 2. Maybe I'll replace these to get rid of both of them, get some platforms in and shove the mega pump on top like that. Okay, I'm hoping that's a good idea. I mean, there's 2 more in here I could replace. Actually, if I just use... I'm going to use the layer tool. Finally! Maybe replace these as well. I'm just worried if I do them all in one go, I'm not actually going to be able to pump any water. And actually, these 2 are low enough that they can pump anytime. So yeah, maybe I won't replace those 2. I mean, I could try and shove one inside here. Might be a lot of messing about though. Right, anyway, 5 days left of this drought. Water supply still there. I think we might be okay for water. As long as we can pump enough when the water returns, when the wet season returns, I think we should be good. Right, down here then, we have the treated planks being built. Huzzy Jr., nice work. We're then just building these storages. Looks like there's only 1 more remaining. The next morning, that is completed. Okay, so they should start building these pumps now. And yeah, you can see in our inventory, we do have the treated planks. Oh, the trouble is we are out of normal planks. All right, let's pause the gear workshop for now then, because we need planks. Right, okay, I'm getting a bit nervous now. Why are we not building any of this? Where's all the planks going? Maybe I should make some more planks. Let's up the priority of these. So Brooke, get in there. Sean, I'll do a 3rd one as well. Dramoment Apostle, they are now a massive planker. Meanwhile, shall we check in with the instant prevention team? How are they getting on? They got loads of food, quite a bit of water. Are they all happy? They got a well-being of 8. They don't have a lot going on, but they're pretty self-sufficient. I think that's... Yeah, look, they're all completely filled up. I can't believe Labrador Jr. hasn't died yet. So the question is, how do we want these guys to contribute? Do we want them to contribute to this? Maybe we do. I mean, there is underground ruins over here. These could be like the scrappers. So we've got like the self-sufficient ones. Do we have any beavers not working? I mean, 3 are working the farms and we don't need that many in the farms. I'm thinking maybe we become the scrappers to provide scrap metal for all of our new smelters. I mean, they can also provide trees as well. Yeah. Okay, I think to start, we want to get rid of these trees just to make some space. So let's get a lumberjack flag in there. We can then mark all those trees to be chopped down. And actually, we'll get 2 lumberjack flags in. All right, then we can reduce the number of farmers. I think just 1 will be enough, probably. All right, so now over here, we've got Nice Marmot, Labrador Jr. They're chopping down these trees, making us some space. We're going to want an area to store the wood. So we might want to start actually with can we fit a large log pile in anywhere? I don't think we can. We are very much lacking on storage. Like, there's already storage there. Yeah, maybe we'll just have to go for small piles just to be able to store some logs. So let's shove 1 up there. I could put 2 down there by doing some extra footpath like that. And then that also gives our builder something to do. Awesome opossum. All right, and then as these get chopped down, we should be able to start adding some bigger storage. So let's just tell these to store some logs. All right, and these guys are working through the trees. And then somewhere around here, we're going to have to unlock this thing, the district crossing, because that will allow us to transfer goods between. Nice. Okay, let's just delete these paths just to get a bit of space. Do storage, we can put a large pile in there, do a footpath like that. And oh no, look, the water's run out down here. Oh no, how long's left? Oh, phew, only 0.4 days of the drought. Oh, that's scary, though. I mean, I think we were pumping our wood throughout all of that. Yeah, Adam was pumping away. So we probably need some bigger water storage down here so we don't have to pump throughout. Otherwise, all of our crops and stuff will die. Anyway, the drought has ended, so water will return. I think, yeah, this area was fine for water, although they're down to just 300. But yeah, really need the water to return now. Let's just fast forward. Okay, water's coming out there, water's coming out there. That should rejuvenate the land, bring life back to our farms. Okay, good. That was a little bit scary. But yeah, this big storage is now in, so that's storing logs. The district crossing is 600 science to unlock. How How big is it? Okay, it's that big. So we could probably shove this like there-ish. And then basically that will allow us to transfer goods between the two sides. I mean, alternatively, it's probably better just to like extend the zip wire like down to here. Because I want to get scrap metal from there. Yeah, maybe I do just keep this separate. Keep them self-sufficient. So I know they need water storage, don't they? And they won't be able to build a medium tank because they're not producing gears. Could I produce one for them? Like if I built that down there, I think it's in range of my builders for this colony, so they should come and build it, but then I can connect it to the instant prevention team. Yeah, that works. Oh, I also forgot I built all of this housing, didn't I? So I could expand out here if I want to. I have the housing. For now though, I don't think I will. Anyway, how are things getting on? Oh, it's done. The mega log pumper. Right, up the priority. We've got Plum, Sean, and CR7 Sui. So that should start getting us a load of water. Oh no, all the water's just been pumped. Oh no, look at all this. It's all dried out. Right, how do I get water out? I got stupid levees. I can't. Is that because we're pumping so much? Let's look at the water level at the tip. It's not rising. I think we're pumping too much. I mean, it should rise overnight because no one pumps their wood at nighttime, right? So if we just fast forward through the night, hopefully the water will return. Yeah, look, here it comes. Oh yeah, I probably should lower those floodgates just to get the water out faster. But yeah, look, it's sneaking around now. Okay, we're good. We'll raise that back up. And oh, look, this is filled up. Our reservoir's filled up. It's flooding. Pause. Okay, let's lower the floodgate slightly. Down to 0.9. It's still flooding everywhere. Down to 0.85. Oh no, there's too much water. Is it because there's 2 coming in? You can only have like 2 going out. And let me just delete that. So that should let water out and hopefully stop flooding everything. Oh no. But yeah, I think because there's 2 water sources, you need like 2 outlets, like outlet widths. Otherwise, it's just producing so much water that it doesn't work. But yeah, right. Let's build another floodgate there. So we should be able to build that, right? Yeah, because there's still paths up and everything. Okay, right. Now we need to start pumping. So everyone get working your wood. I'm going to up the priority of all of these because we basically need to fill up all the storages before the next drought happens. So there's 2 down there. Unpause those. Oh, look, 1 puddle. That's a good name for a log pumper. All right. Okay. Next morning, everyone is log pumping. That is good. I was thinking maybe we want to try and get some more haulers in because I think we only have 10 of them, and I feel like the more haulers you have, like the sort of, well, the better really. So maybe I want to shove a hauling post over this way. I don't think I have many spare beavers though, so yeah, if I shove a hauling post like there, that will give us more haulers if we get more beavers. Now I'm not going to grow the colony until we get a lot more water, like until this is filled up. Oh look, there's our other pumper being built. So how far away is that? We just need treated planks. We have 10 in stock apparently, so if we fast forward, this should get built. Where are the treated planks? I think they're on their way. Yeah, there they are. They're built. Right. Up priority. A soggy mop. Miroslav. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. That is a colony pumping their wood in harmony. So nice. And now, of course, we have all this extra storage as well. So that will just help keep the area green. Oh, no. There's a drought approaching already. Really, game? So we've only got 3 days remaining to fill up our water storages. We can hold 3,400 water. I might actually try and build another water storage or 2. So these hold 300 each. Okay, I think let's just get them in. So that's another one going in. Maybe do another one up that way as well. Okay, so now we're just trying to fill up all the storages before the end of the season. May need to increase the working hours. Oh, look, this one was built. Oh, this is the one for the other colony. Oh, nice. Going to say, where is this one? But yeah, that's for the other colony. I probably want to do the same with their colony as well. Make them pump. So just let them fill up water just so they have enough to try and survive, because then we don't have to pump throughout the drought, which should mean we don't drain this area as quickly as we did last time. He's dead, Jim. Died of old age. How ironic. Anyway, you can see just how much like extra water there is. There's loads pouring off the map. So I do think turning this into an Atlantis will actually work. It'll give us like loads of water we can play with. Like, we should be able to fill it up. Anyway, 1.2 days remaining. There's 2,500 water. I think let's turn up the working hours. We're working until the drought hits us now. All right, I just found some log pumpers that were accidentally paused. Anyway, I've got everyone pumping away. You can see now a lot of these storages are now filled. So that's very good. Probably prioritize these big pumps by haulers as well. But right, it's the end of the last day. How much water? Oh, we actually did it. We nearly filled up our storage. 3,000. Oh, nearly 4,000 water. Oh, we might be okay. depending on how long this drought is. I'll just let them pump all the way throughout the night. All right, and then as morning hits, the drought starts. It's a 17-dayer. Okay, I think we should be fine there. Yeah, we're just going to need to pause all of those log pumpers. Let's just find log pumpers here, and then we'll just pause absolutely all of them. Oh, look, one was on pause. That's annoying. Yeah, it's 12 pause. Are the giant ones like separate? Yeah, large water pump. Okay, we need to pause those as well. There we go. Okay, now we reduce the working hours. I mean, do I reduce it like a lot? During I might go down to like 12-hour days just to like try and get some well-being about. Is that wise? I don't know. Oh, look up here. You, Alex Des, has nothing to do. The scavenger flag, they can no longer scavenge up here. Okay, I think we'll delete that then. These two are going to struggle to reach up there. So probably want to delete one and then like do a path along this edge. Yeah, this is actually going to be quite hard to clear all of this. How do I want to go about it? I think I'm going to have to delete that one. And if I do a path over this way, I'm probably going to have to do like some platforms and stuff. I mean, or cheeky bit of dynamite there. Do we have dynamite in stock? Yeah, we got 66. So I could dynamite there and put some stairs down. In order to get scavengers at this end though, I think we're going to have to platform over the top. So I could put one platform in to get me 2 scavengers there. And that should be enough to get me closer because I just do 2 paths there, 2 scavenger flags like that. And then once that dynamite's done, let's just high prioritize that. I can put some stairs in so we can reach. Yeah, I think that's reasonably sensible. And then actually this will give me a pathway to start building these. Perhaps. Yeah, I probably need to think about trying to build the rest of this as well. So I don't really want this to be up here because I won't be able to build the Atlantis part of it. So what I might want to think about is trying to like bypass and like go around. If I had one here, would it reach that one and then up there? So I've got to try and keep a line of sight. So yeah, I think that will reach like down there. So we'll do that one there, and then hopefully I can just replace like this line in between to go under there. Then I can fit more of these in. Okay, the next thing is how do I extend this roof to like completely cover the area? Like this side's going to be tricky, right? And I don't really want it to be deeper at one end. I just don't really know how else I can do a like huge platform over without loads of like supports. Oh, I also think I'm going to need other sizes, aren't I? Otherwise I'm going to be massively like, yeah, I'm going to be overcompensating. How much do these cost? 1800 science. That's a lot of science, man. Well, let's unlock it. So there's that one. Then at least I can do this edge a little bit wider. Then I can do there, there, and there. Get that one in. This one I only need a 2er, and this one's going to be higher, right? So I think I need a little single and then a 3er on it. Yeah, okay, this is sort of working. So I've extended to there. We'll just work on this next piece. So that one does it need a 4? It needs a 4. That's another 1000 science, damn it. But nice, that allows us to do this. Then we do that one. All right, and actually we've made decent progress. So we've got all the way over to here completely covering. We just need to do the same on this side. So let's just shove all of these in at the right length. So we end up with that. And yeah, it's just all about putting the right size platforms in each of these corners. So nice. We are getting there. Yeah, sweet. So this one we're not going to be able to completely finish until we get rid of this zip line. Looks like that's not done. We're waiting on gears. Oh, I paused the gears, didn't I? All right, unpause the gears. Hey, at least we have loads of planks now. But nice. That's nearly all done. I'm a bit worried. I think I've gone too high with these ones, haven't I? So we're not going to be able to get water around the edge. Hang on, let me just delete you. Boosh. Yeah, if this is going to be the top, we're not going to be able to get water here. So would I be better off trying to do like, I don't know, if I just delete like all of these, trying to do like other platforms in the middle? Like maybe these platforms I could maybe do. I think maybe before doing that, do I start building from the other side? Oh, the other side's got the district center up there. Like, I'm not going to be able to put a lid on that where it is. We may have to move the district center. You know, oh, by the way, Labradog Jr. died of old age. There you go, Labradog. You finally had a decent runnings. Okay, let's place the district center down here now. All right, so now I've got space on here to move. I mean, I might delete that, honestly, so I can build extra houses down there. So yeah, it's just 2 more housing. I think let's just plop them on there, and then we can delete these. All right, then we just want to fill this in as best we can. So I'll probably just do that in an area here. So like I could do that, and then do that sort of thing. And then from this edge, I'm going to have to do something different. I mean, honestly, maybe just using these is a better idea. So what is that? 2,000 to unlock a 5x5 platform. But like that fills up a way better area. So if I just do that and then here I can just do platforms or even just like fill in the holes with levees. If I just do that and then impermeable surface on that, that's all waterproof. So nice. Then I just need to work out how to cover all of this. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare. It's actually going to be a nightmare. All right. So in order to use the 5x5 platforms, like I want to try and shove one here, but in order to get that in, we've got to be above that, which isn't gonna work. And even if I was, I then want another one here, which I might be able to do actually. Yeah, so if I did that, that would work. Just trying to get that one in. I'm gonna have to move the zip line. I'm just gonna work my way across and like see how easy all of these would be. So I can shove one there and there, another one on there. Okay, this seems to be working. We might struggle over here, but we'll see what happens when we get there. I also want to be careful about going forwards as well. So we're going to want another one on there. So does that one fit? Yes, it does. I can get one down here quite easily. So nice. But then it gets tricky over that. And also fitting like in these corners is going to be hard. So maybe I want a platform from like over the other side. Let's just see for now whether we can fit in all these other ones. So nice. This is looking good so far. This one should be okay as long as we can build over those stairs. Yeah, we can. So but yeah, that zip line is in the way. I mean, all of these zip lines are in the way from here. That's going to be a real tricky one to sort of deal with. Oh look, by the way, that zip line is done, so we could just disconnect those. And then this zip line wants to go under there. Oh, it's obstructed. By what? By that path? Oh, yeah, I guess it is quite low. If the path wasn't there, though, would that not be obstructed? Oh, it works. It works if there's no path. Do we need a path up here? Because once we connect up to there... Yeah, we don't need a path. Okay, we don't need a path. That's good. And yeah, oh, look, they've actually built all of this. They've built this whole edge already. Oh, nice. But yeah, this allows us to keep building like that. And then, oh yeah, getting these platforms on top of these is going to be very hard. Yeah, I guess it just depends on whether we could thread the zipline needle or whether we do just have a hole in our Atlantis. I feel like I don't really want a hole in my Atlantis though. Anyway, that's all that done to there. So I'm thinking maybe from this edge we do like what we had over that way with the deep end. So let's just see how that would work if we just did like these. I mean, that sort of works, right? Because then I can just do that there. Oh yeah, that works. That works a treat. So we'll just continue building to fill in all of this edge. All right, and then nice. That is all filled in over there. We've just got to do this little section here. Now, what I was thinking, I could move this statue like down. Let me just have a look at the monument. If we had that down there, then yeah, loads more headroom. It's just what do we do with like this station? This station is critical because this is where all the beavers, where they sleep. We just need it lower. I am wondering, could I build like the zipline things on these platforms? So could I do like hanging out the side? Yeah, look, we can fit these on here. Okay, I think we could make this work. So we'll just find a new place for this to go, which I'm thinking maybe we literally just do that and shove it on there. Is that big enough? Zipline station on that. Yeah, because then the zipline will be down at that level. And then this statue might be in the way, but yeah, look, that reaches. So I could have a zip line there. All right, there is going to be a way to thread this needle. It just might be a bit tricky. But yeah, I might just delete everything just so I can do it straight away. It's like once that's gone and this is gone, then I can like connect these up easier. So we want to connect to you. You want to connect to you, but you can't because there's a pole in the way. But we could put one of those there so that you can connect to there and then to there. So that's all connected. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen to these beavers that are up in the air? Oh, they just disappear. Okay, but yeah, we got to get from this one down to that way. So I just got to find a place to put this that's low down. I mean, I feel like if that works, could I... Let me just draw a straight line. It's like here, if I put that on a platform, yeah, that would work. And that's way lower. So you can see that sort of spreads the needle down that way. And then we want to connect to that one. So I can probably just do that via another, like, one of those. So basically from this station, we go to there, and to there. Nice. Okay, now I really need to high prioritize some of these because we want the zip line back in ASAP. So high prioritize all of those. High prioritize that and that. So that's all the zip lines back in at a lower level. I'll then be able to delete that farmer monument, and then hopefully everything else will work. I'm a little bit worried about how tall this is actually. Like, oh no, it should fit underneath. But yeah, now at least I can put like that one back in and try and fill all of these up. I mean, this one I may want to delete like some of these levees because they're not actually needed. And if I delete down to there, I could do like that and then some little tours facing that direction. And that's all that roof done. Right, but nice. Now I am filling up all of this quite easily. So just doing these last few little areas. I'll probably leave this up here because that could be a good way to get up and actually build this. So yeah, I might fill in that little hole last. You can see this is pretty much all done now. We've just got a few little bits to go. And I'm wondering, rather than building on here, maybe I could just do I do that over the top with that there, or is that too high? Oh, it's too high. Okay, we're gonna have to move this zip line slightly as well. In fact, let me build the platform first. There we go. And then we just want a zip line up to there. Should be fine. Oh, by the way, oh no, actually we need to be careful of these above the gravity batteries because we don't want to squash what we've got. So this gravity battery has 2600 horsepower hours. If I connect to there and then down to there, does that clash? No, it's still 26,000. Sweet. And then I've actually got some dynamite there, which I can detonate. Boosh. Boosh. So now it's 30,000 horsepower hours. Yeah, something I've got to keep remembering to do is do those dynamites. Right, we'll high prioritize that. And then I think we just extend this edge. So literally double platform, triple platform. So we've got all of those in. We can then just extend this up to there. Do a 5er, do a 4er, then extend all of these. And then, man, we are nearly... we are nearly there. Right, so then that is the entire thing roofed up. We then just need to make it watertight, obviously, if it's going to be an Atlantis. So that involves two things. One, using these impermeable floors to stop everything leaking. But not only that, look, we've got gaps everywhere. So we're going to need to like clog levees in. So let's just do levees like at the bottom of every step sort of thing, like that. That means water physically can't leak out, but then it can still permeate through the material. So that's where we put the impermeable floors on everything else. Yeah, so it looks like that before we put the floors on. We need to sort these walls out as well. So what I'm thinking, just like that should do. All right, let me just fill in the gaps over this side. You then got this side over here. Annoyingly, I accidentally built 2 layers. Let me just delete that. Oh yeah, we got a wall here as well that we need to build up. We're doing that. Right, then just a wall along this edge. And then I think that's watertight once we make all the floor impermeable. Now, obviously, we only need to do this on the non-levee section, so I will do that. I wouldn't want to waste material. Imagine playing this game in a non-wasteful way. That'd be very architect-like. Imagine all the negative comments I'd get if I wasn't doing everything 100% efficiently. Anyway, now you can sort of see why I went pretty to town on my industrial area. This is gonna need a whole load of resources. All right, I think that is everything fully coated. You see I've done these little corner bits as well. So yeah, that's all good. Obviously, apart from here. Right, that shouldn't leak. I wonder what the actual town looks like from underneath. Oh wow. Yeah, the platforms have sort of ruined the town a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine. All right, and by the way, we're at the end of the drought. That took the whole dry season to do. We had so many births. Yeah, the colony, we've got a whole load of new names now. So thank you all the Patreons that are now beavers. You've got a lot of work on your hands though, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, how's the colony looking? I mean, down here's... Oh no, down here's not good. Oh, down here they're out of water. Mayburrow, Taurus Hasabi, pump like your beaver lives depend on it, because they actually do. Oh man, I'm glad I caught that. How thirsty are these guys? Oh, pretty thirsty. Their movement speed is down. Hopefully with 2 log pumpers though, that should save them. So yeah, I guess we just didn't fill this thing up enough. God, nearly had an instant at the instant prevention team. That would have been embarrassing. Anyway, metal blocks are up to 350. So yeah, should be able to start work on this. looks like, oh, they are at work. Oh, they built all of this already. Fair play. But yeah, I think once this is sort of in, I'll probably, depending on what they build first, probably get some stairs down so they can just continue building from up there. But we're going to sort of have to build from like this edge. And I mean, ideally from this edge. Hence, trying to get all of this done, like detonating that, plopping stairs down to there. Just high prioritize those. So I figured once we've destroyed this, we actually have like quite a nice entrance like down to there, because we should be able to, like from this end, build everything beneath us, which will be very handy. And yeah, could even get a zipline station up here. Oh, that's something I haven't done actually. Look, that's not ziplined up to there. But yeah, could maybe once we've built like this edge, get a zipline station down there actually. And that will be nice, easy access for them to build everything. But yeah, for now, I think that's probably long enough of an episode. Oh yeah, I've been recording 2 hours and all I've done is built a stadium roof. But yeah, for now, I'll say peace, love, and Atlantis is coming. Bye, guys.